What's up, guys? Today I'll tell you what kind of a man a woman want. It's the big one, big subject. I've got my faithful notes with me. There's quite a few points. It's an important one. I will probably cover, I would say 90%, 80%. The rest is like changeable. But those are the points where I know from my own experience, and I've been doing this for 25 years, guys. Those are the points that make sense to a woman, and this is what they want, man. This is what they want, and that doesn't mean you have to have all those things. Although with the dating market as it is right now, with the dating apps and shit, you have to tick as many boxes as you can. Just gonna check if my microphone is working, and it's working. Perfect. Right, guys, we're gonna start with the first one. What is that a woman wants in a man? Is direction and purpose. There is nothing more sexy or desirable for a woman than someone who has a drive and way to channel the drive into a purpose, right? So you have a direction in your life, you know what you want to do. It doesn't matter if you're in a school, you could be the education. If you're at work and you're working for someone, it could be career. If it is your business, if you have a business, so you want to build something bigger, this is what the purpose is. This is what the drive is, right? This is what direction in life is, right? One thing that is like so off-putting for anyone, right? Even for guys. If I see a guy and he has no directions in his life, right? Like, there's probably nothing that I can talk to him about. Okay, I just don't want to hang out with him. Okay, that's what it is, right? So this is one of the main things that women look for in the guy. So if you know your purpose, if you don't know your direction, man, listen, get on the books. Start with the books. If you don't know, just spend the time reading. Fuck the video games. Swap the video games for reading, and you will find out a lot about yourself, a lot about the world, and how you can actually direct your life in the right direction, right? Next one, guys, is someone who is confident, but not needy. So what does it mean? Someone who's confident, who, once again, is all coming back to direction and purpose, right? Who knows what he wants. Who knows what he wants and how to get it, right? Someone who won't just be easily derailed by someone, okay? Not needy, meaning someone who doesn't need her all time. There's nothing more, well, there is, but there's one of the things that is so off-putting for women when the guy is needy, or over texting, over looking for validation, looking for time, and all that shit, right? You should be out there working on yourself, right? On your body, on your career, on your business, on your knowledge, your life knowledge, right? Read the fucking books, man, okay? That's how you get confident as well, right? Go in the gym, do some martial arts. Martial arts is the beautiful way of getting confidence back, right? And being a social person. The more social you are, the more confident you are in the aspects of life. The more things you do in life, the more confident you are about them, okay? Example, tomorrow I'm going to do a hot yoga for the first time in my life. How do I feel? I did yoga before, but I never done the hot yoga. I never went to hot yoga studio. This is something that I'm interested in. I was like, do you know what? Fuck it, I will try it. Do I feel confident about it? No. Right? Will I do it? Absolutely. How will I feel a day after if I want to go again? Confident. You know why? Because I already did it. Okay? So that's what it is. The practice makes you confident. All right? Next one, guys, is they want someone who is consistent with communication, consistent with actions, right? If you say something, you have to fucking do it, right? It's accountability. In her eyes, is a big thing. If you're consistent in communication, that's a big win as well for you, right? If you just disappear and then appear again in 2 weeks, right? That's just inconsistency, right? That's not something that she values. That's something that no one values, right? Right? Being inconsistent is just like, why the fuck you waste my time? Okay, stay consistent, man. Next one, guys, is someone who is emotionally available, right? So I'll probably rephrase it, and I would use the cliche sentence, which is emotionally intelligent. What does it mean if you're emotionally intelligent? It means that you understand your emotions, but you don't act on your emotions, right? You don't overreact. You're not a reactive person, okay? You can control your emotions, right? It doesn't mean you have to suppress your emotions. No, right? We are all emotional beings as humans. But the more you understand yourself, the more you understand people around you, the more you read fucking books, the more emotionally intelligent you are. That's the truth, guys. You know, you understand the world around you, you understand how people operate, how you operate, what are your flaws, okay? And if you're overreacting, you will have to work on it, right? If you are someone who gets angry really quick, you can work on it. You can work on everything, right? Someone who's emotionally available, someone who's emotionally intelligent, someone who would listen to her when she's got something tough to say to you instead of trying to fixing her, right? Because we are fixers by nature. Fixers by nature. That's a good band name, man. Shit, I remember that. Fixers by nature. But that doesn't mean that's what she wants and needs, okay? Sometimes she just wants you to hear what she's saying, okay? Ask some follow-up questions. Be emotionally available, emotionally intelligent. Next one, guys, is to be playful and fun, right? Who doesn't want to be around playful people? Everyone. And I don't even mean like sexually, because you don't have to be playful sexually all the time, right? You just have to be like cool. You're fun to be around, right? You don't have to be a joker. You have to be joking left, right, and center. No, just be chilled guy, right? Chilled guy, open-minded, a little spontaneous. That's what it is, man. You know, good to be around, good to have a laugh together, you know, not a sad, miserable fuck. Okay? Next one, guys, is someone who is protective. Protective, but not controlling. Protective, not controlling means that you look after her. You are there to make sure she's safe, but you don't control her, right? You don't tell her exactly what she can do, okay? You are like her dad in a sense. I know it's a weird analogy, but that's what it is. You making sure she's safe, everyone around you is safe. I always say, go to the gym, go to martial arts. If you start training martial arts, you discover what a nice feeling that is if you know that you can make people safe. All the girls that I dated, they said they felt so safe around me, right? It's not because I was walking the streets and trying to punch people. No, because I was emotionally intelligent enough to control my emotions, but also control the emotions of other people, other men that are in my vicinity, right? Okay, because I knew I can take care of things if the things go south. And she knew that, right? I never had to do it, but I would have to, right? I always say, I am the safest person to leave your child with. And that's what you should strive to. You should be considered by yourself to be the safest person for someone to leave their child with. Because you make sure this child's not going to get hurt by any means. Okay? This is what protective is. Next one, guys, is someone who's got strong boundaries. So if you say you're going to work on something and she wants to do something with you, you're saying, hey, I need to work on it, and that's it. Okay? The boundaries are also, you don't like when someone interrupts you during your work time, so she has to not interrupt you during that time, right? If your boundaries are, you're not going to nightclubs or casinos. See, I don't go to casinos, right? Casinos is just not my thing, right? And I had the friends of the girl that I was seeing at the time. We went out, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I was going to casino." I was like, "I'm not going to casino." So, "Oh, what do you mean, blah blah blah?" I'm saying, "I'm just not going to casino. That's it. That's all it is. I don't have to explain myself to them." She knew that I'm not going to casinos, and that was a big thing for her. So I just stepped in and hold my boundaries, and that's what it is. Each one of us, guys, have certain boundaries, okay? Some sort of deal breakers that we should never cross, right? So you have to understand your boundaries and stick to your boundaries, because that's what women find very attractive in us. Next one, guys, is a man with options. So man with options means someone who has a social proof, who is attractive to other females, because this is a bit fucked up, but that's what it is. Even though they want to have you exclusively, they want to see that other females are attracted to you, so that she in her mind will feel, oh yes, I've got him, not them. Oh yes, he's desired by others, right? So if you're a really unpopular person, you have to work on it, right? You have to work on your charisma. You have to work on your dress code. You have to work on your body. That's all it is, okay? And if you are, then you know what's happening. You know when you go out with her, and you got different girls looking at you. Not all the girls, because come on, guys, we are not, not all the girls will like you, even if you're super fucking attractive. And that's all it is, right? Just different taste, and that's all okay. That's all okay. But having options is a big thing for girls, because they know that someone else is finding you attractive. Okay. And the next one, guys, the final one, and I think the main one, is the man who can lead. What does it mean to lead? What does it actually mean to lead? It means that you are the fucking major of the team, right? You're the captain, okay? You call the shots. You make the tough decisions. If the world collapses, you are the one who rescues everyone, right? You are the one who makes the plan and execute the plan, right? You're the one who makes sure things are the way you would like. So see, in my case, I'm a big believer that I know how to make the best out of my time, right? I just want to have the best time possible at any time. That doesn't mean I'm going to go partying all the time or drinking, take drugs, but no. Having the best time at the time for me is, let's say, I really want to read that book, and I'm going to read this fucking book because I know that's going to benefit my life, right? If I'm going out, I want to go to certain bars because I know those bars are really good. They have a good atmosphere, they have a good drinks, etc. Right? So this is what it is. You're taking the lead. Yeah, you're suggesting where we going, how we do things, what time we going back home, what's not happening, right? This is taking a lead. This is taking a lead. Guys, there are quite a few points. You don't have to tick all the boxes, but the more you tick, the more success you get in your life. All of them are manageable. You can learn them throughout your life. It's not a magic formula. It's just literally working on yourself. Okay, guys, I hope that was helpful. Catch you guys on the next one.